Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, the Jazz, quite a bit of space between these two. The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in a shooting guard. You look at the Lakers. They're 1-0 in the group stage of the NBA Cup so far. A win tonight would go a long way to getting them to the knockout round.
They have to love the position they are in. A chance to get to 2-0 at home. Tonight is a massive game for them in the Cup.
And seeing how things are shaking out for Utah as well. This is a vital game in the Cup for them. They lost their group stage opener. A loss tonight could end their run.
Yeah, it dropped them to 0-2 with just 2 games left in the group round. You probably need 3 wins to advance, so they cannot afford a loss.
Here's George. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now here's George. 17 points in his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Over Doncic. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. And I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen. And he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
And Allie, thanks. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Utah. Doncic against George. And it's Doncic missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
And running the floor well. Markkanen can really move for a 7-footer.
And here's Doncic. It's James on the wing. 4-3. Kessler with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
It's James on the wing. Hayes with a screen on Collins. Here's James. And James throws it down.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Utah leading by 3. George passes to Collins. Lets it go from the wing. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And it's James with the jam.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, He stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you, here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Sexton. Into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
And here's James. Excellent D there from Collins.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
For three, George. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Reeves, yet to see a basket. James, outside. Here's Doncic. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
George against Doncic. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Sexton. He's closely guarded. It's not going to go for him. The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's James. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. James has got 9.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. And there's the drive. Kessler with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Sexton misses. The Lakers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. James, a screen on Kessler. And Doncic, here we go. Blocked!
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
Pass to Sexton. Collins with a screen on Reeves. Sexton misses. Sexton's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Doncic passes to James. And stolen by Sexton. George with it. Picked up by Reeves. Markkanen from long range. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lynn's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Hachimura's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Knecht subbed in for Reeves. A big group substitution here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Hendricks comes in for John Collins. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Pass to Collier. Fires the three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Knecht. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Knecht can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Now here's Markkanen. They set the pick. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Sexton's checked in for Utah. Clock at 6. To the right side. Pass to Collier. Deflected. Here's Doncic. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. To the inside. Len. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. 1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson outside. Outside Sexton. Markkanen for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 16-7 run. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Here's Markkanen following the score by the Lakers. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Hendricks is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Doncic with it. It's stolen away. In transition, here come the Jazz. Puts one up from 19. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
To the paint. Fader on the way. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
"23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked! Here's Connect. Over Sexton. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Gabe Vincent. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Lynn in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. From the top of the key, Collier, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
Now here's Sexton. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Collier. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Vanderbilt. Still no points. Out left to the wing. Hachimura against Clarkson. Vanderbilt inside. Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
And he drops the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Sexton. Clarkson outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
No good on the second free throw. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. On the wing, Reeves. James, a screen on Sexton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Just so skilled in that screen roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Here's Collier. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Knocked loose. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Check by James. The Jazz again can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Jazz trail by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
Here's Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Williams is checked in for Utah. Let's see some of the numbers here for Luka Doncic.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Collier. He's covered by Vincent. Inside. Here's Filipowski. Banked it in off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Lakers lead by 8. Now here's Vincent. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by the Jazz. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
They get the rebound. Puts up a 3. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Reeves, the pass to James. Punching it inside, LeBron.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Jazz trail by 9. Here's Collier. Pass to Clarkson. Over Reeves. And it's Clarkson missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Fires from the wing. Williams grabs the board. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Can he keep it going? And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this. Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Vincent outside. Back to James. Nice shot from the wing. James has got 17 points.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here's Hendricks. And a miss there on the triple.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Vincent passes to James. 20 feet out. And it falls all over the rim and in. James has got 19 points.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. He needs to get his head in the game.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Doncic against George. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
And here's Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on George. Here's Doncic. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Collins outside. Markkanen against Hachimura. Markkanen looking it over. Over Hachimura. And again, it's Utah.
Well within Markkanen's range. Lowry is so comfortable with his jumper.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. So confident from range. Markkanen.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hachimura in the post. Markkanen's there. And it's Hachimura missing. Jazz trail by 7. George passes to Collins. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Collins has gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
And here's Doncic outside. Clarkson grabs a miss.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to George. Markkanen for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Utah making a switch here. Sexton's checked in.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Now here's Markkanen. 12 points for him. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Markkanen sets a screen. George passes to Markkanen. No good on the triple. Launches it. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
I feel like we've done this a million times, maybe 1,000,001. Talk about LeBron having a huge first half, but the man is ageless. There's only one king, and it's him.
Talking about LeBron on our halftime show, a tradition since 2003. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's George. So the Utah 5 right now. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the point guard.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Now here's Hayes. No made baskets yet.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Markkanen misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. Lets it go. The rebound by the Jazz.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
George's shot is off.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And here's Doncic outside. The Luka three. Money.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
George with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, and Markkanen finishes.
The big man from Finland, Lowry, getting up.
Here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. To the left side wing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Sexton's got 8 points. And Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So Hachimura will go to the free throw line. That one on Kessler. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Outside Sexton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Free throw good from Sexton. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to the wing. Here's Connect. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Colin Sexton.
And because of his energy and physicality, Connect draws a lot of contact out there.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
You see the upside in a rookie like Dalton Connect. He's got a good build and dynamic offensive skill set. Some improvements around defense, and he'll be a solid addition to any lineup.
Lenz checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Vanderbilt. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Sexton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Hachimura outside. James deciding where to go with it. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Sexton. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Connect. He's got 6. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And we have a second to check out who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Number 1, Luka Doncic. 4th, LeBron James.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
Pass to Markkanen. George with it, guarded by Doncic. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Here's Kessler, and he lays it up and in.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Lynn passes to Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Pass to Sexton. And here's Kessler. Markkanen outside. Takes a three. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
Now Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against San Antonio, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
George passes to Sexton. Collins outside. This one for 3. Len pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 6. To the left wing. Here's Goodwin. Check by Sexton. Morris for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler for the Jazz. Filipowski, he's checked in for Collins. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for George. And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Goodwin. Doncic outside. Over Sexton. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Doncic has got 19 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside Sexton. Over Doncic. Sexton misses. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Sexton against Doncic. Here's Lynn. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3 is up. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Markkanen misses. The Lakers lead by 6. Doncic passes to Morris. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Clarkson. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Utah with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Goodwin. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Collier, he's checked in for Sexton. Jazz trail by 5. To the middle. Pass to Collier. Kessler down low. Here's Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Tipped.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Goodwin. Over Clarkson. They get it back. Good D by Kessler. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Collier. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Got it.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Goodwin for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Utah with another miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
They set a pick. Hachimura with the ball. Out to the right wing. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Doncic. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. Now Clarkson to stop the run. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Doncic right side. Shoots over Collier. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 12. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Shake Milton out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Milton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot from 12. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clarkson. Rejected by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Pulls up, high post. Count that one. James has got 24.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Collier, covered by Milton. Down low. Shoots a fadeaway. The shot by Filipowski, no good. The Lakers lead by 14. To the paint. And it's Milton. That time on the assist from James. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Here's Hendricks. Check by James. The Jazz again can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Milton. Pass to James. The open shot by Reeves. Again, the Lakers.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Collier, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Pass to Milton. Screen by James. Milton, no good. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Hendricks from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And there's a pick. Here's Reeves. And a nice finish on the layup. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
Here's Collier, covered by Milton. Here's Filipowski. Clarkson outside. Nice form on the 20-footer.
I like the readiness of Clarkson, always prepared to hoist up a shot.
Los Angeles leading by 15. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. A big group substitution here for Utah. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Milton. Pass to Reeves. James against Collins. Back to Milton. Jacks up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Clarkson outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to James. Now here's Reeves. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Creating havoc. Reeves loves to stick his nose in there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And so Reeves nails both of them. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Collins against James. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. Outside for Sexton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Sexton's got 9 points here in the second half. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's James. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Collins. The jump hook. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 18. It's James on the wing. He's covered by Kessler. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. James has got 26 points.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Both free throws good from Sexton.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And here's Doncic. takes the three. Pass to connect. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Jazz trail by 21. Outside Sexton. Markkanen with it. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Markkanen's got 20 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Collins. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 20. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 33%.
Timeout.
This hasn't been their quarter. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Collins finds Kessler. Collins against Vanderbilt. Kessler passes to Sexton. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
On the wing, Hachimura. Back to Doncic. The three. Utah grabs the miss. Outside Sexton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tougher defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic against George. And it's Doncic missing. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Sexton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sexton. Both free throws good from Sexton. 1:42 left in the game. Doncic passes to Hayes. Stolen by Kessler. And he lobs it up. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Doncic against George. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. The Lakers lead by 9. Over to the wing. And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by George. And so George will bring it up for Utah. To the wing, right side. Collins, a good look. And there's another one for the Jazz. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're leading by 7. Collins against James. Good work there as it goes.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the ring.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Markkanen with a screen on Doncic. Launches a 3. Markkanen misses. Here are the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so it's the Lakers with the W. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.